What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we have a really interesting topic about Chapter 2 OG being better than Chapter 1 OG. So that's going to be cool to get into, but for that, I just want to thank you guys for 80 subs. I don't know how many I have after uploading this, but right now, as I'm recording this, it's in the 80s, 83, 84-ish. I appreciate that. So let's try to make it to 100 by the end of the week. That's the goal. But with that being said, like and subscribe and enjoy the video. It's clear that the storyline in OG is either not real and is a figment of our imagination, considering that the game mode's code name is literally called Figment, or it is something that is supposed to connect Donald Mustard's original storyline to our new one with the Dark Presence. Either way, that's not my point. My point is, whatever happens in Chapter 1 OG could alter the timeline, the way things are supposed to go, so bad we could see key storyline characters that play a big part in Chapter 2 be replaced, since a lot of those characters have appeared in Chapter 6. Like, what if we witnessed the device event? We see Ramirez instead of Jones, since he's in Chapter 6. Or they could use that event to reveal that the Imagined Order is still active, and reveal that Jenna is still in charge. They are going to have to come up with a way to pull the Foundation back, and put him back in the game as a character. The possibilities for the storyline really are endless, and it's so good to speculate and theorize about this. What I'm hoping for when we get to Season X is that we get new voice lines from the scientists instead of the old ones getting put in. That would be a missed opportunity if they just reused the old voice lines for the quest, but I have a feeling they're going to give us new ones. Time will only tell. We could see a lot of different map changes from what we had before. For example, when we get to Season 2, we could honestly get something similar to the Agency but different if they were going to use a different character than Midas. Steamy stacks could also be different. Instead of being purple, they could be red, which I would not hate, as it would look pretty cool, actually. We are seeing this happen in OG right now. We are seeing things like Starry getting added back to the game early, different runes in OG compared to the original Chapter 1. It would also be cool if when we get to Season 5, we get other old locations added to the games, instead of places like Flush Factory, Burger. Like, imagine instead of Burger, it would be Taco Time, which would be sick. We could honestly, this could fix map changes that were hated in Chapter 2, like the Primal locations. Those sucked. They could change those completely, and I do not think people will be mad at that, which leads into my next topic. We could get entirely different season themes from before. The only ones I can see staying the same are Season 2 and Season 4, since those are probably the most beloved seasons. But even those could have significant changes, like the villain of Season 4 being different from Galactus, or like I said earlier, a character not being Midas. Or you could see a new theme to a horrible season, like Primal. Although I do not think Primal was that bad, to be honest. Yeah, I said it. I kind of enjoyed Primal, prior to pretending to hate it. For real though, they could redo Primal, make it better, take all the criticisms, and listen to the community. The potential they have right now, oh my god, imagine the Season 7 biome, the alien biome, but it would be red. That would look so sick. Imagine instead of the Chimera, it's a new alien species. That would also be pretty sick. They could also do actual map changes of the map getting absolutely totaled, unlike last time. Looking at you, Operation Skyfire. And that leads into my next section. Different live events have so much potential. Imagine the lore implications this could have. Oh my god, Epic Games, come on, please. Imagine, instead of the map flooding with water, it's lava. That makes zero sense at all. But who cares? It's cool and you know it. Or if you have a different villain for the Marvel season, think about the potential with Kane the Conqueror, or an actual good Doom-like event. Am I cooking, guys, or what? Or they could have an actual live event for Season 5 instead of that weird single-player experience. Not sure what that was, but you know what? I'd be fine if those made a return, to be honest. But that's not the point. Imagine a full-scale live event where we see the Foundation seal himself in the Spire again. That would be pretty sick. I doubt they're gonna do that though. Imagine that at the end of Operation Skyfire, when the cube and the debris from the mothership hit the island, it does the actual damage we saw in the cutscene instead of getting baited. Now, something you may all be wondering about this. Wouldn't the community be mad about things being really different if they did all this? Like they changed things for chapter 1, people were mad. And no. There's a key reason people want OG to be as accurate as possible. The community want chapter 1 to be very accurate because of how different chapter 1 looks and feels compared to any other chapter in the game. After chapter 1, every chapter has looked almost the same besides the lighting and the engine getting touches here and there. But chapter 1, it was different. There were different weapon icons, the graphics were a lot more cartoony. Chapter 1 just felt like a different game in general, which is why I do not think people would care as much if they go and do something different for chapter 2 OG. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. What would you guys like to see in chapter 2 OG? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. Also, let me know what other videos you guys would like to see. Give me some suggestions, that would help a lot. But with that being said, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.